To the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. This defense for the Colts, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
On second down, Hooker. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. You look at this Colt defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And this will be a Jaguars first down as he gets this up past the 30. The Jaguars had 1-6 now. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trayvon Diggs, usually known for interceptions, here he gets the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage.
Derrick Henry all alone. How about this? He's to the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Henry is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just...
And take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Derrick Henry with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. And they'll run it here. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Jack route. Ready?
Off the play fake. Long. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Ready?
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Guard right.
To throw is Long on first down. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to bring up second down. These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. You look at this Jaguar defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They're the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've overachieved.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They go play action. Here's Hooker. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the sideline he goes. And finally down at the 32-yard line. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 56 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Henry up the middle. Powering his way forward. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 108 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. First carry now for Isaiah Spiller. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Isaiah Spiller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you've got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
Taking it right down Broadway. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Indianapolis. David Njoku, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10. A toss left. Henry. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. 3rd and 9 here. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This is Harris. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Shot, 17.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On 1st down, long. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Now 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Henry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Sanders is good. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here we go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end, and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down.
Come on, set. You, yellow.
Back to throw again.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Hooker's throw complete here on target to Tunyon. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
On the return, Harris.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And they'll go on the ground.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Now 2nd and 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. Here's Long to throw on 2nd down. His throw incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ready?
Long now, off the play fake. And this one is incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Maybe that ball's 2 yards shorter. It's going to give them the lead because he had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
And this one is right down the middle.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing. Hooker. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Hurry, hurry! Let's go!
Hooker now off play action. They'll roll him out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jackpots set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Let's phrase this delicately, okay? Might have had a better option instead of throwing the football into double coverage.
He was blanketed. I was surprised that he went his direction.
Yeah, should have thought maybe about the check down, take the completion, keep moving.
That is caught, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Off play action. Long, sliding out of the pocket. Oh, a Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
They run with Henry on first down, but nothing much materializing as he'll get forward only for about a yard. So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 9.
At the 37-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Hooker. Open man left side. It's a tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Here we go, here we go!
Hooker's going to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Logan Hall fighting through and dropping him for the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Careful, step, let's go! Ready, ready?
A give to Henry.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On the ball now.
Hooker now, 3rd and long. Looking for the crossing receiver. He's got it. It's Samuel. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line.
That's good for another Jaguars.
Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, break.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
Ready.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
118 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Tabby Lions. Jack Panther. Go.
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way down to the 35. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun. Long.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 16. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Colts have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
The extra point up and good. And that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hooker. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showed some tough running, but couldn't free much space. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. Man open, it's Goodwin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now Hooker. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Hooker to the air yet again. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Jaguars. Blocked right, 54 yards. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Long, off play action. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 32 on the play. Off the play fake. Long. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
He's into space past the 25.
And down to the 19-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
First down, Colts.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Long. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
They'll look to throw again.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Flushed out right. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way.
He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Back to throw. Long. Touchdown, Colts! David Njoku, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for the... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Okay, ready? Smash! Smash!
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's taken down inside the 30.
93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now Long, throwing on first down. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
To throw is Long. Looking to throw on second down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Wolf on now for the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Colts 38, Jaguars 31.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
They go play action. Here's Hooker.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been wrapped up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker.
Touchdown! Curtis Samuel from 8 yards out.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
This is 1st and 10.
He's back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Able to find Judy.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Colts first down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Colts.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. They'll come up now on 2nd down. And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They begin with Henry.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Here's Hooker.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
On 3rd down, Henry. Boom! Still fighting through tackles. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Back to throw.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Jags,
it's a rare win, just their second in these first 8 games.
and they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as